recently, you've been asked a lot about this, even this year, Derrick, about the MVP race and your name being in that conversation. But you said, you know what, no, Ryan Tannehill should be the guy that you're talking about. What is it about your quarterback that you love so much?
I think it's his leadership. Each and every day, you know, he comes to work, his approach to the game, and plus he's been balling out. And I was just saying, not me. I mean, I don't think I deserve to be in the conversation at all. But the guys who's been in the conversation definitely deserve to be named for the MVP award. And you know, I feel like Ryan's been balling out and doing a great job, you know, to be in that conversation. But me, I just got to keep working and keep improving.
22 gets the ball and gets a hole and room to run. Midfield. Inside the 40-yard line before he is knocked down.
Second and 10, A.J. Brown, motion man. Henry, got some room, breaks a tackle, rumble.
Here's Henry with room on the right side.
Henry runs into a wall, gets away from the wall, gets out to mid.
And without both tackles from that team, here's a stiff arm by Henrings at left guard. Good to see him back in the game. Was questionable with an ankle.
Well, that's Grover Stewart.
Get it? Henry can wear you out. Derrick Henry forced out of bounds. And Henry up top for the touchdown.
He does on first down. And Henry rewards him. It's Henry. Has some room on that right side. In the Minnesota territory. He ran right past Harrison.
On the ground, here's Henry trying to break one free.
The handoff to Henry again. He goes the different route to the left, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
They negate the play on second down. The pitch to Henry. Henry bursts into the pile. Henry finding some daylight. Ching-ching for the NFL since the David Thompson. Henry first down more. It's Henry again. Across the 25.
Those open up, and they open up every time. Titans going quick. Derrick Henry will enjoy that. Here's Henry picking and choosing.
Henry with the handoff. Henry with running room. Midfield Tannehill for Derrick Henry. Henry breaking free. 20, 25, off to the races. They may not catch him. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Tennessee. Under 10 minutes to play. They hand it off to Henry. And he's up across the 30-yard line. Henry in the backfield. And they give it to him. He goes to the right side. He's got room inside the 5. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Looks like hopscotch. And it was working there as Henry slips a tackle with Harrison Smith. They are going to Henry, and Henry is in for the touchdown.
First time in the game for that they had to settle for 4 consecutive field goal attempts.
Yes, he did. He gives it to Henry.
Derrick Henry, you better go low. Do not stand up with that man and let him just throw you out of the club.
It's the reaction from the sideline.
Well, listen to the crowd. It's not a big crowd, but they're fired up.
We'll see more action. Second and 2. And not even touched until he got past the dirty work catches. Red zone. There's Henry finding an opening for the first time. And Clark is able to...
On first down, this is Derrick Henry, and Harry has running room across the 35 out to about the 38-yard line and a first down. Eric Murray. Tannehill to throw. Henry out of the backfield. Up the sideline. Henry! 40! 30! Inside the 30-yard line.
Downfield, then he just kicks the ball out wide, and you just can't give Derrick Henry this much green space.
Henry. Oh, Derrick Henry's just got over 100 yards rushing.
With 23 minutes left in Cincinnati. Henry! And that
second play. He picks up where he left off. Out past the 30-yard line, tackled by
Henry in the backfield. Henry with the handoff. Henry with running room. Midfield.
Tannehill changes up the play and doesn't change up the action. He goes back to Henry, and that's a perfect game. Henry got a running start. Picks up 8.
Let's see if they continue.
Henry bounces off a hit. Oh, that was
Pitch to Henry.
Henry looking for room to the end zone.
What an impressive performance by Derrick Henry.
a kick in overtime in his career.
Henry getting free. Henry's going to end the game. Titans take it in overtime.
We talk about his second half surge. It just starts to finishing touches. Henry gets over 1,000 yards on the season today.
He's got a second overtime touchdown on the season, and this right here is his 50th NFL touchdown, and what a memorable one it is.
Yes, and I'll tell you, people talk about finishing plays in the NFL, finishing games. He's a finisher right there.
Ooh.
That's a cliche comment I made, and I like it, and I'm riding it.
Because it's true.
It is. This guy gets going. It's hard to slow him down.
Look at that jump cut. Goes right around Harrison. Clark couldn't adjust in time, and it was over after that jump cut. And the likes of Derrick Wolfe and that defense and everyone
He gave everything
in that franchise cannot believe it.
He gave everything today. Wolf played it. You know, they really slowed Henry down early in this game. We talked about it's just.
And this place was eerily silent when I caught up with Derrick Henry in the end zone, out of breath, one-on-one.
Felt great, I just want to be able to help my team win, and whatever I can to do that, I'm willing to do. Everybody did a great job blocking on that play. I just had to break a couple tackles, make my read, and get north to south.
You're out of breath. It's okay. Take a breath, man. It was 90 yards you go in the fourth quarter and then win in overtime. For this team to come in twice in the playoffs and then here, how important was it for you guys?
I think we just wanted to focus on how we play, our culture, and improve throughout the week. We like how we played last week, but we just stuck to it, worked on all three phases throughout the week, and came out here trying to play a complete game. They're a great team, so that was a great win for us.
Any of the pregame altercation or festivities there at midfield fire you guys up before you came out onto the field?
I mean, it's football. Whenever they're jabbing and stuff going back and forth, both sides can get fired up. They played a hard-fought game. We were just better today, and I'm glad we were able to get a win.
How can you carry this forward going for the rest of the season?
Build off this. Like Coach said, now's the time when teams separate themselves. We just focus on taking 1 week at a time and getting a W, going 1-0 each week.
Hey, Derrick, great job. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Sal. Good to see you.
All right, Sal, thanks a lot. Now, for Tennessee and their fans, Derrick Henry is everything. And one thing he certainly is clutch. Now, if you remember, he scored in walk-off fashion in Week 6 against the Texans. So that makes him the first player in NFL history to have multiple overtime rushing scores in a single season. And he also joins Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson as the only players with multiple overtime rushing touchdowns in their entire careers.